Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Sidekick Tarot. I'm Ryan, and thank you for being here. This is going to be a general reading, so everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, go ahead and check out my wife's channel, Val33 Tarot. She's review as well. Thank you. I'll be starting by pulling your current or overall energy. And then we'll be going into clarifiers. Okay, I'll get the cards out first, and then I'll begin. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, you gotta have your reasons. You have to have your reasons. Always. I just heard someone say always. Okay. Always have a reason. Okay. And so it's kind of like saying don't do anything reckless or don't do anything without having a thought process behind it. But jumping into this, Sagittarius, what you do show me right away, you have some sort of vision on mind of what you want to move forward towards. Now, whatever this is, I do feel like, yes, you have, you have this idea, you have this vision, and you're not too sure whether or not this is going to work out or not, but you are definitely holding on to it because it is important to you and you value whatever this is that you want to manifest and create for yourself. Now, here's what's very fascinating and interesting to me, Sagittarius, is you're ultimately showing me that money and finances might be a little bit difficult and tight right now. And this may be causing you to kind of slowly emotionally check out, but you're also kind of showing me that, well, you're not too 100% sure where you're truly at with this emotionally. Whether you've completely emotionally checked out or whether you haven't, or whether there's something still worth their staying for, you're a little bit undecided with that. But I feel like you being in that energy of undecidedness, or maybe just indecisive, not too sure, you're going to find out your answer either way. It's the equivalent of if you choose to stay, you're going to find out. If you choose to go, you're going to find out either way. Something is revealing itself to you, and I feel like whatever is revealing itself to you is definitely kind of showing you something here new that you weren't aware of before, which in turn is causing you to go through some sort of personal shift or transformation. And so ultimately, there is this form of acceptance and surrender to the situation, the circumstances. But at the same time, I feel like because you are actually experiencing some sort of shift or transformation yourself, there is some sort of decision here regarding your overall situation or possible position that you are choosing to kind of put on hold or just put off for now. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into clarifiers and see what some of this is. It's almost as if you go through this transformation and you're kind of like, okay, pause everything. Pause everything. I didn't expect this. Okay. Expect the unexpected. Ooh. Expect the unexpected. Yeah. I feel like you're just... Okay, you're kind of saying you want to kind of wrap things up and have things just be kind of complete and solid. You're just wanting things to run smoothly. You're just wanting things to be complete in a sense. But I feel like at the same time, you're also saying there are, how do I say this? You're showing me, Sagittarius, that you have the abilities to open and close your own doors. Oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Yeah, there's definitely a cautiousness to how you're moving forward. But what's fascinating about this is it's almost as if there's a caution to wanting to communicate or express yourself to someone that's close to you. I'm not too sure exactly what that is. It's an energy of, are you kind of seeking closure between you and someone romantically? Or is this something of a financial endeavor that you're wanting to kind of communicate or talk to someone and try and, figure out where things could go? It goes back to that same energy I gave you the other day, Sagittarius. It was called "What You Want When You Want It." It was the title. You're kind of showing me the same energy. It makes sense. You want what you want. The heart wants what it wants. Yeah, you're ultimately you're saying you want to be the one to kind of figure this out. Okay. You want to kind of figure this out on your own. Interesting. You're gonna find out. You're gonna find out one way or another. Like I said, you'll find out whether it's through talking to others, whether it's through kind of hanging out and finding out. You'll find out. Oh, geez, yeah. What you're saying is this is your preference. This is what you want. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Like I said, preference. That's what you want. That's fascinating. You're kind of saying overall with how everything is going on right now. I'm looking around. I'm trying to see something here, and I'm not seeing anything I like. Okay. But you are considering other possibilities, other options. Interesting. So who's that in consideration of communication? What is that about? Yeah, like I kind of feel like you're waiting for something to kind of pick up some sort of momentum here. Yeah, you're sitting with it though. You're sitting with it. Yeah, it'll reveal itself. It'll reveal itself. It's the equivalent of when you're not too sure what to do, what your options and possibilities are. In a sense, nothing seems like it's kind of pulling you or having you gravitate towards it, either or. What is revealing itself is something that's kind of pointing in the direction of look within. Then look within. It's kind of the saying of as within, so without. It's interesting. Goes back to that same energy of what you seek seeks you. And sometimes now I say is what you seek is looking at you because, well, it's not as far as you think. It's not as far as you think. And I feel like you're trying to sift through all the options, the possibilities of something that stands out to you individually. And that's what you're wanting to move forward with. It's almost as if you're looking for something to kind of grab you, but it's more so in the way of an endeavor, an idea, a pursuit. Yeah, and that's what's fascinating is overall with whatever you are kind of piecing together, you're ultimately showing me that, well, it's interesting that same endeavor's there, but for some reason you're kind of like, no. It's almost like you hit the pause button. You hit the pause button before you actually go through this change. So that lets me know that you are definitely aware and you understand that whatever is revealing itself to you is also slowly beginning to change who you are. Whoa. And that's also affecting how you want to kind of proceed with whatever this endeavor is. Yeah. Okay. What's that about? You're different. You're different. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's fascinating, Sagittarius. You're telling me that you're going through such a huge transformation personally that you're not even too sure whether or not you still, how do I say this, that you still want to hold on to what you got going on for yourself. And I mean everything you've done so far. Why? Why? You're different. You're different, that's why. Okay, okay, like I said, you have your reasons. You have your reasons. Excuse me. Okay. Comes with it. You're showing me the energy of it comes with it. I have what I have. I've done what I've done. I am who I am. But I kind of have to kind of keep things. How do I say this? Goodness, you're kind of throwing me a little bit of a riddle here. I have to show up. I have to keep going. I have to keep something continuing. At the same time, there is something here internally, like I said, that you are dealing with and you are having to face and acknowledge, which you are. But right now, it's an energy of making those moves that you feel most confident making and making those moves that you gravitate towards wanting to make at the same time. And again, what's fascinating about this is you're kind of showing me you are working on some sort of project or endeavor here. And you're trying to figure out something here specifically for you, which is fascinating because it almost feels as if you're looking for, how do I say this? You're looking for a spark. You're looking for a spark. You are. You're looking for a spark or a glimmer of something here that kind of says like, maybe this direction, maybe that direction. And that's what's fascinating is sometimes you find that within, not without. Goodbye.